Hey, what's up, Amplified Electric? My name is Steven. Hey, I was doing some research on electrical companies in your area and I came across your website. Thought I'd just make this quick video for you. Now, in this video, I'm going to go over three things that will actually help you get found by Google on the front page and get you more high quality jobs. So by the end of this video, if you can find that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, you can reach back out. We can chat. If not, you can just take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine as well. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'm going to jump right in here. The three things I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your homepage, really on your whole website for that matter, but primarily we're focusing on your front page. Now, most business owners, they understand the importance of content on their front page, but most are unsure of exactly how much content and what type of content Google is actually looking for. See, Google, they usually like to see at least 1,500 words of content on home pages dealing with service-based industries such as your industry. This gives you plenty of opportunity to fit in what we call buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. This is basically what people are searching for on Google when they're searching for your services with an intent to buy. And I'm using Winston-Salem right now because it's a little bit of a bigger city. So right now, Kenco Electric is the main competition right now in Winston-Salem. I brought up their website and I plugged them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. Now, this tool gives me a behind-the-scenes view of what Google actually uses when ranking websites, right? So Kenco's website is currently being found for 14 keywords, right? And because of those 14 keywords, over the past 30 days, our website was clicked on 111 times. So I went ahead and put your website, go with amplified.com, and you're currently being found for three keywords. And over the past 30 days, your website was clicked on 5 times. Okay, so let's go back to our competitor and actually click on that number, and it's going to pull up all the keywords that are being found for. So electrician, Winston-Salem, that and what we want to pay attention to are the keywords with the locations on them. Those because without the locations, they're open for nationwide searches and sometimes even global searches I've seen. So this one alone, electrician Winston-Salem, was searched 150 times over the past 30 days, and their website was clicked on by a third of those people searching, over a third, right? So let's go and see what you guys are being found for. Let's click on your keywords. Electrical contractor. So you got a Wilson one in there. All right. And that was 20 search volume, but you didn't get any clicks because you're on the 9th page, right? So depending on where you service, and I'm assuming that you do go into Winston-Salem. So I'm just using that for example, but this is relevant to all areas, right? So this is the number one competitor in Winston-Salem. So we want to take a look at grab all their relevant keywords with the locations on them, and you'd want to put them on your website, right? And if maybe you could put some pages there, like areas you service, and have a Winston-Salem page, and you could put it on there and on your front page. But you'd want to find out how many times they have it on their site and put those key terms on more. So the ones they have on once, you put on twice. The ones they have on twice, you put on 3 times, so on and so forth. That way you dominate them when it comes to content, right? And Google will pick up on that. So the next thing I want to go over are what we call citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like electrician, Winston-Salem, now studies by Google themselves have found that right around 45% of people searching these terms are going to be clicking on one of these businesses right here, right now. This is called the Map Pack, and this has everything to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people are under the false assumption, that it's reviews that get you ranked in here, right? Now, if that was the case, Gwyn Services should be dominating the pack, and Kenco should not even be on here. So it's not reviews, it's actually citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these directories are Yelp, White Pages, Yellow Pages, just to name a few. There's a ton out there. I'm sure you guys already have some, but it's usually the businesses that have like at least 300 citations, 250 to 300 that really dominate the map pack here. The good news is there's tools that can actually show us what citations these businesses have. And say, for example, Bretco Electric Company has 250 citations. You want to go down that list, grab all the citations you don't already have, and when you're done with that list, add about 100 more, and that would eventually put you on top of this list right here, and you'd be right in the mix when it comes to um, that 45%, right? Now, underneath the Google Business Profile or the Map Pack is what we call Google's Organic Search Results list. And this number one spot here it's the most clicked position on the page. It gets right around 45 or 40% of clicks. Where the Map Pack splits up the 45, this is 40 all by itself. And the main driver here are backlinks. So a backlink is essentially when another website on the internet has a link on their site that when clicked, it leads the person who clicked it leads them right to your website. Now, Google uses this as a type of referral system. And the more relevant that website is, it's linking back to your website, the better. So, for example, say you have a local blog page or even a popular industry site that's linking back to you, that's what's actually going to push you up in Google's rankings. However, since you guys are an electrical company, say there's a Burger King or something, really popular site, right? Gets a lot of views, gets a lot of traffic, but it's a backlink from them is not going to do you any good, no matter how popular they are, because you guys don't sell burgers, if that makes sense. So I want to go back and look at this tool again. Now, before we were looking at the keywords, now let's look at this backlink profile. And so just to be clear, it's your content and your keywords that actually get you found by Google, but it's the backlinks that get you ranked, okay? So our competitor, Kenco, they currently have 177 backlinks. Now, you guys have 39 backlinks. Okay, so it's not so much the number as it is the relevancy, right, of those backlinks. And to be clear, you're getting 39 backlinks, total backlinks from a total of 20 referring domains. That's just another way of saying website. So you're getting 39 backlinks from a total of 20 websites. So they're getting 177 backlinks from a total of 96 websites. So we want to see where they're getting these backlinks from and go grab backlinks from those same sites. So we can just click on this number, and this right here, these are all the websites they're currently getting backlinks from. So what you'd want to do is go down this list and grab backlinks from all the websites that you don't currently have them from. If you did this down the entire list, it would take some time, but you would be in contention for this number one spot here, right? Now, to really take over that number one spot, if you did the same thing with the top 3 web pages on this list, you would eventually take over the top spot and take over all the traffic for that area, right? So let's go ahead and recap. So the first thing is content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is going to be citations. You want to be, I'd say, in at least 300 to 400 directories to really dominate this map pack and get in here. And then lastly is backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your website to show Google that it's you guys that are the authority when it comes to electrical companies in the area or whatever area you're trying to rank for, right? If you were to do this, like I said, it would take some time, but you would end up becoming number one. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can take this information if you want and you can implement it yourself, or you could just book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can reply back to this email, or you can just give me a call at 910-551-2006. All I ask is you give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I really appreciate your time, and I think your name is Patrick from your email. But if not, I'm sorry about that. But I appreciate your time, man, and I hope this really helps. Take care. Bye-bye.